In the heart of Elbert County, Georgia, stood a monument that has intrigued, mystified, and unsettled many since its erection in 1980. Known as the Georgia Guidestones, this granite structure was often referred to as the American Stonehenge. Its mysterious origins, cryptic messages, and sudden destruction have fueled countless conspiracy theories, becoming a focal point for those who seek to understand the hidden machinations of power and control. We delve into the eerie history surrounding the monument, exploring the conspiratorial angles that continue to captivate the public's imagination. The tale of the Georgia Guidestones begins with a man who introduced himself as R.C. Christian. In June 1979, this enigmatic figure approached the president of the Elbert Granite Finishing Company with a vision for the construction of a massive granite monument. He claimed to represent a small group of loyal Americans who wished to leave a message for future generations. The pseudonym itself, R.C. Christian, was a deliberate nod to the Rosicrucian Order, an esoteric society shrouded in mystery and conspiracy theories. From the very start, this connection added an air of intrigue and suspicion. The construction of the Guidestones was no less enigmatic. Despite the monumental scale of the project, the true identity of R.C. Christian and his associates remained a closely guarded secret. The funds for the monument were transferred through an anonymous trust, and the contractors were sworn to secrecy. After months of meticulous planning and labor, the Guidestones were unveiled on March 22, 1980. Standing over 19 feet tall and weighing more than 240,000 pounds, the monument was an imposing sight, with its polished granite slabs gleaming under the Georgia sun. Inscribed on the stones in 8 modern languages and 4 ancient scripts were 10 guidelines or principles, intended to guide humanity in the wake of a global catastrophe. These messages included directives to maintain humanity under 500 million, guide reproduction wisely, and balance personal rights with social duties. Such proclamations inevitably sparked a barrage of conspiracy theories. Was this a benevolent guide for a future society, or a sinister manifesto for a new world order? One of the most pervasive theories is that the Guidestones were a blueprint for a new world order. Proponents of this theory argue that the monument's call for population control and global governance aligns with the agenda of a shadowy elite seeking to impose a totalitarian regime. To them, the Guidestones are not just a series of guidelines but a chilling declaration of intent from those who seek to dominate the world. Another layer of conspiracy involves the alleged connections to occult practices and secret societies. The use of the pseudonym R.C. Christian and the monument's astronomical alignments have led some to link the Guidestones to the Freemasons, the Illuminati, or even ancient Druidic traditions. These theories suggest that the Guidestones are not merely a guide for humanity, but a symbolic structure imbued with esoteric significance. For others, the Guidestones are a harbinger of doom, a guide for surviving an impending apocalypse. The emphasis on harmony with nature and the reduction of human population is seen as a preparation for a post-cataclysmic world. This belief has attracted both fascination and fear, drawing survivalists and conspiracy theorists to the site in hopes of deciphering its cryptic messages. On the morning of July 6, 2022, the Guidestones were partially destroyed by an explosion. Surveillance footage captured a vehicle leaving the scene shortly before the blast, but the perpetrators remained unidentified. The explosion shattered one of the granite slabs and rendered the structure unstable, leading to its complete demolition later that day for safety reasons. Authorities quickly labeled the incident as an act of vandalism, perpetrated by individuals with unknown motives. However, this explanation did little to quell the speculation. Many found the official narrative unconvincing, suspecting that the true reasons behind the destruction were being deliberately obscured. In the aftermath of the explosion, a myriad of conspiracy theories emerged. Some claimed that the Guidestones were destroyed to erase evidence of a global agenda. Others believed that the monument's destruction was an attempt to prevent the public from uncovering hidden truths encoded in its inscriptions. Theories ranged from government cover-ups to actions by secret societies seeking to silence dissent. One theory posits that the government was involved in the destruction of the Guidestones. Proponents argue that the monument's messages, particularly those advocating for population control and global governance, were too close to the truth. To protect their clandestine plans, these theorists suggest the government orchestrated the demolition to remove a potential source of public scrutiny. Another possibility is that activists or vigilantes destroyed the Guidestones as a statement against its perceived messages of control and population reduction. Viewing the monument as a symbol of oppression and elitism, these individuals might have sought to eradicate it as a form of protest. The explosive act, in this context, becomes a dramatic declaration of resistance. The more outlandish theories involve supernatural forces or extraterrestrial beings. Some believe that the Guidestones were imbued with otherworldly power, and their destruction was the result of cosmic forces at play. Others suggest that extraterrestrial entities, either in collaboration with or in opposition to human elites, had a hand in both the creation and destruction of the monument. The Georgia Guidestones, with their enigmatic origins, cryptic messages, and sudden destruction, continue to be a source of fascination and speculation. Whether viewed as a benevolent guide for humanity or a sinister manifesto for control, the monument has left an indelible mark on the collective consciousness. The theories and speculations surrounding the Guidestones reflect our deepest fears and curiosities about power, control, and the future of humanity. As we ponder the true nature and purpose of the Georgia Guidestones, we are left with more questions than answers. Who was R.C. Christian, and what was the true intent behind the monument? Were the Guidestones a genuine attempt to guide future generations, or a chilling declaration of a hidden agenda? And perhaps most intriguingly, what forces led to their ultimate destruction?